President Obama and China's president are downplaying points of tension between the two nations. The two leaders addressed reporters today in a rare joint news conference. NBC's White House correspondent Kristen Welker joins us now from Beijing, China. Kristen, good morning.
Natalie, good morning. The two leaders announced a major deal on climate change. For the first time ever, China vowing to cap its carbon emissions. It's all a part of an attempt to show a deeper level of cooperation between the U.S. and China. But at a news conference overnight, it's clear stark differences remain. It's been 3 days of highly choreographed one-on-one time between President Obama and President Xi Jinping of China. A private walk, a 5-hour dinner. But during a press conference overnight, a reminder the two world powers still do things very differently. It started with a question from the New York Times, the reporter asking why some journalists are still denied visas to work in China.
Isn't it time to extend that sort of right to foreign correspondents who seek to cover your country?
A question President Xi seemed to initially dismiss, prompting this knowing look from President Obama. Then, after answering a question from a Chinese reporter, President Xi finally addressed the question and seemed to blame the media for any lack of access.
Media outlets need to obey China's laws and regulations.
It's just one of several unforgettable moments during the 3-day summit, where earlier Russian President Putin was accused of being a bit too friendly to President Xi's wife when he draped a shawl over her shoulders. And some Chinese internet users called President Obama rude for chewing gum at this lavish welcome ceremony. Now, all of this as President Obama has gotten some harsh criticism in the Chinese media, with some questioning his power on the world stage in the wake of the bruising midterm defeats that he suffered. President Obama has brushed that criticism aside. His next stop is Myanmar. Natalie.
All right, Kristen Welker in Beijing for us. Thank you, Kristen.